man, these young kids nowadays, man, they making YouTube pages. They getting on TikTok. Being a billionaire.
Yeah. No, yeah. But
man, I seen niggas over here get enough money to get mansions over there in Africa.
Yeah.
Mansions.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, like for real, are we free? Like, you know, think about it. Don't just say.
I don't gotta think about it because I literally just had a conversation.
I can get up and go to work. I'm free. Are you free?
I just had a conversation with my old man about this. This dude is the definition of master treat me good. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This dude, like, if you take it back to the back, if we was slaves and we was finna leave, he wouldn't go with us and Harriet. This nigga be like, nah, I'm staying here. He Master gonna give me biscuits. Master gonna give me water. I'm like, this dude is crazy. I love the man, but nah.
But you know, that's just that old way of thinking, man. That's how old people think. Yeah. It's like, I had a partner that his daddy, he told me about that. He was down there in the ditch, digging up graves. You know what I'm saying?
Like that big swing.
My brother.
Yeah, and it's like, and he just accepted whatever they, said to him. You know, get that dirt up, nigga. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like to me. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, it's like they just accepted whatever. But young people nowadays, they don't go for like just accepting whatever because they already have like tools in place where they can be independent and they don't need a white man to tell them anything. Mm-hmm. Now, on down the line, it might be like white people having control, but they still in control of their own destiny of what they wanted to do.
That's the conversation we was having right there. Mm-hmm. My old man told me, you can't do nothing without the white man. Point blank, period. I say, what does that mean? Mm-hmm. You need the white man to do everything. I say, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? Because I want to be like, nigga, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he looks. He don't believe in entrepreneurship. He don't believe in black owning shit. He feels like you need to get a job, work a job, get a pension, go home, do it again, up until it's time to retire.
But then he got another thing. He got to look at it where he's still able to do that. If you go back to like the 50s or the 40s or whatever, man, back in the times when they didn't even have a choice to do anything. You know what I'm saying? But do what the white man said.
I told his ass, and I say, well, if that's how you feel, and that's what you believe, that shit ain't work out for you. Because if it's the best option, and if that's what we supposed to do, your children wouldn't have to work. You would have left us generational shit. So your plan that you think we need to work, it just get them in modern day slavery. It's always going to be modern day slavery. And to answer your question, when you come back to the freedom, it's like you're going to be a slave to something. It don't got to be a person. You're going to be a slave to work. You're going to be a slave
to that means white people slaves too then.
Everybody going to be a slave to something.
Let me
I feel like slavery.
To the government.
To the government.
Let me ask y'all this. So about freedom, whatever. Do you have a social?
A what?
A social security number.
Oh yeah, we the only people in the world that got social security numbers.
So you locked in.
We the only people in the world.
This is you locked in. That don't mean that you still can't
try to do something without that social.
You can't.
But that thing, I mean, that don't define what your freedom is just because you got a social. I mean, you still have the rights to do whatever you want to do.
I agree with you.
I ain't saying like stealing or all the other stuff. Even though street niggas do get away with a lot of shit in police. I can see young niggas on the corner selling dope, and the police will be right there, but it's not doing anything to them. You know what I'm saying?
She said that like you a bother about that shit.
These niggas got a lot of freedom. dope, and the police ain't stepped in one time. They just looking at you, nigga.
Hey, stepped in is crazy.
It's only a matter of time. First of all,
they ain't interrupted not one step of that dope selling.
No, not just yet.
They just doing their job, man.
Niggas need to learn how to get in and get out. Cause it's the way they do it. It's a lot of opportunity to get out. From my perspective.
Yeah.
You free to move about the cabin, but you still got rules and all these things in line to follow.
But that's everybody got rules.
Exactly.
Everybody.
So there's back to freedom.
That's what I say.
Do you consider that freedom?
It depends on what context you're putting it in. You know what I mean? Because I feel like
asking the question.
I feel like to me, no. Well, you know why I'm not? Because I'm mentally, and I feel like that's a mental state that you have to be in. I'm a slave to success. I don't want to not be successful. And it depends on what people consider as successful.
Oh boy, that's another rabbit hole we got to go
You know what I mean?
And I got you, but that's another rabbit hole.
You know, I mean, like, I know it's a controversial statement, but Kanye made a very, very valid point, and I agree when he said slavery was a decision. Because Haiti,
my bad. Hey, in case everybody want to know again, we're talking about freedom. Are we free? And what do you guys think? Are we free? And tell me your definition of freedom. So again, my boy Waco, Money Mike, Blunt Convoz, episode 2. Let's lock in.
But Kanye say slavery was an option. Like, we didn't have an option that we were gonna come over here or not. We were already captured and brought over here. But you know, just like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think I seen you there, right?
I remember that, dude. Slavery.
But you know, all bullshit aside though, the Haitians, they were trying to be enslaved. And they were trying to be enslaved, but they were, you know what I'm saying, they rebelled, and they got their freedom. We were brought over here, enslaved, beat, tricked up out of our spot, and we let that shit go on for so long. And the reason I say it's an option is because you could have fought and or died for your shit if you wanted to. It's like now, like the mentality that we got now, it's like, man, we not our ancestors. And motherfuckers wasn't about to die about that shit. But back then, it's like...
But if you look at Haiti now and the condition that it's in now...
But that's besides the point. We talking about... When I'm just clarifying the fact on when he said it was an option. I get what he's saying, but I also understand how it can be offensive. You know what I mean? Now,
I saw both sides.
Let's just say they come and try to enslave us right now. Man, you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Man, we turn this shit up. Niggas is not going. Yeah, some people are gonna die. Everybody ain't gonna make it. But that's the part. We do this shit for free outside. Well, why we ain't gonna do it for ourselves?
Yeah. I just look at it like, man, when those slaves was brought over here, it was, I don't know what the situation was in Haiti, but over here, it seemed like they went along to not die. They was fighting for their life. So it was like they was forced to accept anything at that time. Now, they don't say that it wasn't rebellious people that stood up against.
Yeah, it was certain ones.
Yeah, that said, hey man, I'm not finna be oppressed, man. Hey, I need some rebels
jumping off the boats and shit.
Yeah, I need some people fighting with me. Nat Turner, you know what I mean?
You know why that was, right?
Huh?
You know why that was?
Wow.
Because we were already defeated. They didn't come pull us out the castle. We already lost the war and was captured and was already slaved by the Africans. And they just sold us
with different tribes. Bigger tribe take over little tribe.
We were already defeated and captured, so all they did was purchase a car with a bad transmission. You know what I mean? And then it's like, all right.
But gentlemen, listen. We know that was slaves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. We know that. Agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, are we free?
I think so.
Hey man,
I think so too.
Well, I ain't even gonna say to a certain extent.
So we know back then, no, we wasn't free. We know that.
No. Yeah, and that what defines the freedom for me. It's the type of control that you have over your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know old people try to put a different spin on it, like we are not free because they want to go systematically or what they did in the 60s and the 70s with the what was that? The Section 8, getting the men's at the house, and they're not allowing us to get jobs, home loans, and all this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these young kids nowadays, man, they making YouTube pages. They getting on TikTok, being a billionaire.
Yeah. No, yeah. But
man, I seen niggas over here get enough money to get mansions over there in Africa.
Yeah.
Mansions.
Yeah. $5,000 is about $1 million or something along that lines in Africa. Mm-hmm. So it don't take much. But I don't think you will ever be free. It depends on.
Let me ask you this: would you be free in Africa? Say if you got a mansion over there in Africa.
No.
Would you be free? Because you able to build up enough money over here and then go over there to Africa and then be amongst nothing but black people with a mansion.
I mean, a damn mansion, but that mansion, you still gonna have to work for the mansion. You're gonna have to clean it. You're gonna have to pay this. You're gonna have to pay that. You're gonna always be.
They got
obligated. You're gonna be obligated to do something.
They have government over there too.
I mean, yeah, fuck that. I mean, we get that part, but we talking about the freedom part. You know
that's part of the government run shit over there.
That's
like they do here. But you're not. That's the way I feel. You're not 100% free. We can't just get up in the morning and say, look, or Monday morning say, look, I ain't going to work. I ain't getting in the truck.
I do that shit all the time.
What happens if you don't? You think your landlord or the person above them? We answer to somebody. We do that.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And let's say you own your crib. Let's say you own everything. But shit, you still gotta pay that light bill. So you ain't free from that.
You got HOA.
You still gotta pay that. You still gotta pay the HOA fees. You gotta pay insurance. You gotta pay.
I know that's a little different, but
let's break this down to a small.
Freedom is a mind state, man. Like that word is so.
Yeah. Let's break this down to a smaller scale.
Okay.
If you living in a house with your daddy, and your daddy say, hey boy, you gotta do some work around here. It's some stuff that gotta be done around this house.
Been there.
You gotta go outside and know how to use a push broom. Don't sweep it like this. It's called push, nigga. You gotta go out and you gotta take out the trash.
Mm-hmm.
To sum it all up, you gotta earn your keep.
You gotta earn your keep.
You work by the sweat of your brow.
There you go.
And that's how you able to sustain yourself with what you can have.
You don't work, you don't eat.
Now, that's not in the same realm of freedom to me. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gotta work.
That's why I say that freedom word is it's an open-end conversation.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. It's an open-end conversation. It's like, are we free in the sense of because you got niggas that's locked up looking at like, man, I can't wait to get free.
It's different,
It's different, yeah.
Technically, are we free? I mean, yeah, we can. Somebody making you go to work. You know what I'm saying? But we doing what we gotta do, right? You know what I'm saying?
Doing what you gotta do.
I mean,
You doing what you gotta
but
do.
But I get that. I get that. We, we're not.
And we gotta stop comparing ourselves to what the whites have and how much of a head start they had. You know what I'm saying? Instead of crying about it, why not just do something about it?
That's it. Stop talking and do the shit, man.
Quit crying for reparations. If we do, we get it, fine. If we don't, I'm not finna sit here and cry for it, because you can be successful if you want to.
Get off your ass.
I don't need
the time
you. Hey, because you know if they come out giving you,
right?
if you come out and they giving you something, you can always know that it's gonna be repercussions behind what the government give you. It's gonna be oh yeah, you niggas can have this money, go ahead. But you don't know what's in that trick bag. You know what I mean?
It's something.
That smile, the weak in the gun, and there's something behind that back. That curveball that we don't know that's coming because you accepted reparations. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, if they give it, I'm taking it.
Hey, if they give it, fine. But I'm not gonna sit up there. Hey, Mr. White Man Government, can you give me reparations? Can you give me reparations?
Yeah, nah.
No, I'm not. Hey, Hey, that's like with that PPP and stuff. How niggas getting caught up in that trick bag. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
People setting themselves up.
For failure.
Setting up themselves.
That was giving out the wrong damn message, and they giving out wrong advice on that. You go to TikTok listening. For one, that PPP was for people that had businesses already. Don't get the money and start a business. That was the problem, bro. I'm just gonna leave names out of it, but yeah, it's done been some people that done had those chrome bracelets on with the chain in the middle, you know, because of that. So
got caught up in that trick bag. Hey man,
yes,
hey, but you know you are.
But you're right. I give you that. I give you that because freedom is not just a one-way street. Like, hey, are we free? Yes, no. There's some things in it. You know what I mean? Like I said, the government side of things or whatever, you know, we got to follow the rules. We got social security numbers. You got to do this. You can't do this without your social. You know, you can't get a house. There's certain shit we can do and shit that we can't do because of the rules in place. The rules in place for a reason.
So do you think we're using the wrong terminology? Instead of using freedom, should it be another?
That's a good question.
Terminology for it?
No, I think we're using the right terminology. I think that, like I say, it's an open end.
Then why it's so abstract?
Wide open.
Because it's an open end word. Like that, the definition of it is so broad that you can't just define it to one thing.
No, you can't. You can't.
I don't think the conversation should be, are we free? I think the conversation should be, and I'm gonna raise you brothers on this one.
Okay. Oh shit, the blue.
I mean, so it sounds like y'all getting. It sounds like y'all It sounds like y'all. I'm sitting here and I'm contemplating, and I'm thinking. It sounds like the real question is success, because I made my comment on that. I say no, I don't think I'm free because my captor is success. Because no matter what, you know what I mean, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
But who putting limitations on your success?
Nobody puts limitations on my success.
Back to freedom.
Nobody
you free?
Seems like free to me.
I mean, yeah, that's why I say
to a certain extent.
That's why I say that's not the conversation.
What's that certain extent?
The extent is you free, but you can't do every single thing you want to do. You can't.
But that's just laws of laws of the land.
Man,
there you go.
The nigga Scarface said it the best. We got like the freedom conversation. Yeah, we can go back and forth about that shit all day, man. It's chewed up grass. Scarface said it the best, man. Money and the power. You get that money.
That's another whole, bro.
Yeah,
you can do what the fuck you want to do. You got that young.
Hey, you remember?
You got that choke. You got that chicken.
My name is Ray's son.
You
remember back in the day?
Don't columns.
Hey, you remember back in the day? It was a boxer. I can't remember his name. Maybe it was like the black boxer. He was like early 1900s.
That one.
Yeah.
You said early 18?
No, early 19. Maybe Jack Johnson or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
the barrel. Yeah. I know that. I know what you're talking about.
Was that nigga free? That nigga had a white woman. And he rich, he was doing everything he wanted to do as a black man.
Was he doing everything he wanted to do though?
He wasn't free. He was living the American dream.
He had racist people that was limiting his ability to do things that whites did at that time. Wow. But he was more free than other.
Hey man, Django was free.
Blacks.
What if
because
he wasn't a boxer?
He had money.
What if he wasn't a boxer?
There you
he
go.
Free then?
Mm-hmm. That's what the conversation.
If he wasn't a boxer,
you just said what I just said.
So are we talking about?
Okay, you just proved
Are we talking about individuals or are we talking about everybody as a whole?
So no, the problem is the only thing that mental, like I said, it's mental. It's mental. It's a mental state of mind. I feel like a lot of people worrying about the wrong shit. Just focus on you.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there. Do what you gotta do by any means necessary. Huey P. Newton said it.
Malcolm said it.
Yeah. By any means necessary.
Yeah.
Be successful.
Huh?
I got 5 people.
Successful.
I got 5 people that I'm accountable for. I'm not, and if then we go back to the free part. Shit, I'm captured by them. 4 boys and a wife. I gotta make sure these people are good. I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of them.
Are you guys?
If I'm sick, if I don't feel like going, and I don't feel like doing this, I gotta get up and get it. I gotta be, you know what I mean? But like I say, the conversation, it shouldn't be freedom. The conversation should be, what's your definition of success? If you get 3 million, is you successful? If you get 10 million, you successful? You get $1 billion, you successful? No, you're gonna always want more. You're gonna always want to work harder. You know what I mean? You get addicted to it. So, and then once that's the case, then you bring back the freedom word. You work, you get the money, everybody taken care of, everybody straight. Now you addicted to the success. So now you is captured by the success and the addiction. So no, you ain't free. So like I said, that's an open conversation. You get what I'm saying? That word is so that's the stupidest word I ever heard.
Like, please help us out. Give us your take on it. I would love to hear it. Please.
Yeah. Look, considering what you're saying, and we're looking at successful people, and this question can go to that about them. Oprah Winfrey. Is she not free?
No. That's what I'm saying. It depends on
Michael Jordan. These billionaires.
What that mean?
They ain't free.
But do Michael Jordan stop selling shoes once he made $1 million? Do Oprah Winfrey stop putting out on network shows and shit like that? You become addicted to the success. So now you got a new capture. If you living in the hood or you on Section 8, you was a slave and captured and not free from poverty. You get some money, now you get the success, and now you're gonna be captured by what that money brings. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna always be captured by something. Something is gonna always have you wanting to do better or to do more. And that right there is not freedom. But are we free? Yes. I can get my ass up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can walk out my front door. I can goddamn sit there and snip the air if I wanted to. Yes. I can get in my car and drive that motherfucker wherever I want to go. Yes. I'm free to do that.
Okay.
I don't got no ankle bracelet. I don't got to check in. I don't got to do nothing besides the ward at the crib. But mine is that. You know what I mean? And if you're really talking about it, none of us is free because we got goddamn it ankle bracelets and monitors goddamn it at home checking and seeing where we going. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
So
you got your ankle bracelet on?
So
I tell you what. There you go. So it's like, no, we don't even need to be talking about fucking freedom right now. We need to be talking about success.
I'm gonna speak that exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Raise both of y'all right here.
Shit, I put what I just won back in.
So the song up and seem like the woman holding us back.
Yeah, not the white man.
That ain't the white man after all. Thank y'all for coming out.
We're figuring it out.
There you go.
The woman holding us back. She the one that accepted that apartment by herself, and I couldn't be in there.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. That's them.
Nigga, you gonna have to go, because that white man said, if you in this house, I can't get these monetary expenses that I get.
Here you go. Listen, though. These two right here for y'all right here. Success. Or do you consider yourself successful?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got something for you too.
And I got an answer for it. Because I was just gonna say that because it's like
I got some shit for you. I got some for you.
That's another open-end conversation.
I think I can go a little further. I don't think I reached that successful stage that I'm comfortable.
Okay.
But I don't think I reached that point of success that I want to be at.
Okay.
But
I'm working towards it.
But that's
I don't think anybody's holding me back.
Before we move on, give me your definition of success.
I guess reaching the plateau of where I want to be in life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a spot where I ain't got to work and I can be.
Give me a number.
Well,
you won't have to be.
But
do you think wealthy people ain't working?
Well,
Mark Cuban.
Well, I say that they working, but they also letting the money work for them.
Exactly, but they still making moves and they letting that money work for them. They're not just sitting. They're not content to getting 3% on 10 million and receiving residuals depending on who they getting the bread from, and they living off the residuals. These motherfuckers is figuring out how to make more and more money. Look at all of these smart devices. Look at these video games. Look at these movies. Look at these actors. You gonna always want more. So success is not capped. You know what I mean? A broke nigga can want 10,000 right now. A nigga with 10,000 can want 20. A nigga with 20 can want 100. A nigga with 100, you know what I'm saying? And I think the realest shit, man, God bless the dead, the nigga Dolph said, is that if you can make 100, you can make 200. You already know how to make the 100. So and that right there leads me to believe, to understand is just the fact that no matter what you got, you're gonna want more. So you're gonna always work.
I think successful is
up to you. That's gonna be
exactly.
That's gonna cut into happiness too, because just because you make it all the way to this level, don't mean you're gonna be happy with that success, because you're gonna feel like you accomplished everything, and it's like
it's up to you though.
That's what I'm saying. What now? Now me down here looking up there, I can think of a lot of things like, damn, nigga, you ain't happy? Why not? Nigga, I can think of a lot of things I can do if I had your money.
More money, more problems.
Yeah, but down here you don't look at it like that.
No, you do.
No, you don't.
You don't think so?
When you down here, you don't look at they worries and problems like you do.
Like, man, you a billionaire. You over here smoking crack.
Yeah, like
why you
or why you sad for?
But there's some other issues deep down.
But okay, so
your money don't make you a better person. It make you a bigger whatever you already are.
A bigger
you give a crackhead $1 billion, he's just gonna be a bigger crackhead.
Hey, y'all seen that shit on YouTube? Where that nigga Bobby Brown was on Arsenio Hall show and he was dancing and this motherfucker coke fell out his pocket. And in the middle he did a spin and picked that shit up.
I ain't seen it.
I'm about to sit and see y'all.
So success is on you. That in my mind I think is you can't nobody tell me like, hey man, you successful, whatever. You only see what you see. You know what I'm saying? You only see what you see. Yeah. I heard somebody say one time, man, this dude here, man, he's so damn. He said, man, this dude is so poor. All he has is let me see, what's that the saying? He's so poor, all he has is money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real shit. Think about this, like but that makes sense though. And And like Waco just said, he was like, man, you got this amount, this, that, and the third, so on and so forth. A nigga down here got a Chevy. His oil change $20, $30. You go to Mako, whatever, not Mako, wherever you go to get an oil change at. Or a nigga that got, goddamn it, a Bentley that's paying $600 for an oil change. Yeah, the money different, but it's like, goddamn, you gotta pay taxes. Your taxes might be different than a nigga that gotta pay $4,500 every so many months. Your taxes may be different from you getting taxes. Nigga with the money paying taxes.
Right on.
So yeah, that's a lot. You know what I mean? So that's why they gotta keep working. That's why they gotta keep going. That's why they gotta keep getting it.
Fellas, because I'm gonna tell y'all my definition.
They are probably already invested in a lot of things where just money's just working for them. And it's already financial advisors and things put in place to keep that money coming in for them because they putting in investments. And the thing, the more money you get, the more you're gonna have to pay out.
The more you make, the more it takes.
The more you make, the more it takes.
So
you're gonna have to keep making more. That's why I said you get addicted to the success. So once you've made enough money to buy you a flying spur, now you're gonna want a Cullinan. And once you done motherfucking got a Cullinan, now you're gonna want this, and now you're gonna want that, now you're gonna want this. So the niggas that got 1 billion is looking at niggas that got 10 billion. How you just explain when a nigga being downhill, look at nigga got here, it's always gonna be more and more and more and more. So you chasing that. You know
so you're saying that the people that's not happy up there just unhappy because that's just who they are.
I think that the people who are unhappy are just generally unhappy. You know what I'm saying?
That's just who they are.
That's just who you are. If you're a hard worker, you're a hard worker. It don't matter if you're working hard for $7.25 an hour. It don't matter if you're working hard for $100 an hour.
Listen, I'm gonna put this stack in right here. Take it if I'm wrong. All right. I'm gonna tell y'all what success is. Right, really. Success is goal oriented, right? Think about it now. Success is when you complete your goals, right? Right? One, you say, look, I want to have a 6-figure salary on my job, or whatever. You get there, bam. What's that? Success.
I done made it.
Money. You wrong.
I would tell you. No. Listen.
But you can always look at it like I want.
You wrong.
No. Wait. Okay. Right.
But some people do get content though. No. I say that. Some people get content.
True. Check it out. True.
Okay.
You want to get 6 figures, right? Okay. Boom. Success.
Right.
Now I want 200,000. That's another goal. You get there. Success. There's no limit. There's no limit. You can keep setting goals, but as long as you're successful at it. Money. That's what I'm gonna tell you right here. And this is, I'm gonna tell you, you working at your jobs or whatever, you found your way. I'm proud of that shit because you found your way with your truck. Success. You made it. Now you got another goal in mind. Get to that. Get it. Get that shit. Get successful. Get it. Like me, my thing was, I was in the IT field. I want to get my certification. I want to get this job and work for the federal government. Boom. That's where I'm at. Successful. Now I got my mindset on entrepreneurship. That's my next big. I'm not there yet, so not successful yet. And at that part, you know what I mean? But I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So success is not just one. It's many things. You know what I'm saying? You set your mind on something or whatever.
Yeah.
You get it, so you successful at it.
You successful at that.
So shit, whatever you work on, whatever your goals are.
But you know what? And that can mean so many things in different aspects of life.
Cause not wrong.
You got that one though. You really hit it on the head.
You know I'm not wrong.
No, you hit it on the head because that's what we were just.
You know what?
But that's
and for you touching my money, I ought to just go ahead and wipe you out. But
the money burnt.
But yeah. Because the thing is when I was in Memphis, I had a whole different aspect of life. I really had tunnel vision being in Memphis. My spectrum of life was just like Memphis, warehouse work. Hey man, FedEx. that's the only thing that I had in my mind.
That's all we was taught.
And when I got out of that environment and went overseas, it opened my mind to a whole new different world of ways of thinking. I'm like, man, really?
Hey, that's another video. Hey,
yeah, but
we don't even understand what you're saying.
That's weird, though.
You know what, Japanese person, I don't understand you either.
That's weird. That is a whole other thing. Being around like-minded people.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, bro. Listen, I don't associate with a lot of people. I'm cool with them. I talk to you. I'm not gonna mistreat you. But if your mindset is not where I'm headed, hey, I see you when I see you. But like you, your business thing or whatever, a podcast with me, that's why I fuck with y'all.
Mm.
For that alone right there, because we are like-minded in this.
Mm.
If you wasn't really feeling this, I may call you over, I may not. Money, you driven with what you trying to do and your goals, you setting your goals, and like success.
Mm-hmm.
You can say I'm wrong all you want, but success,
I agree with you.
Made it. You made that shit. Now let's find something else.
Now what's the next move?
Exactly. What's the
next
move?
move? You know what I'm saying?
We don't talk about this. We don't talk
made
about
it
this.
to the spot. We here. We kicking it. We drinking. All right, what we on after this?
Nigga, pass the bottle.
The whole night.
Next?
The whole night.
What's next?
But what show?
This right here. This podcast.
Yeah, I had a question for him though.
What's up, bud?
What was your I guess your vision actually growing up in a melting pot like Chicago?
Good question.
What was my vision as far as, what do you mean?
I mean, I just told you how mine was, because all we had
that's
warehouses.
why I said that's weird, because
hustling. That's all it was in Memphis. It wasn't a lot of...
For me...
We didn't have a lot of people around us. It was black, white.
Well, the thing is that being from Chicago, it's like we a different type of people. You know what I mean? Like, when I say we a different type of people, man, like I say, like, that's the reason I gave you my vision on Chicago. Niggas being driven to always want more. Man, we didn't want to work for nobody. We didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? We want to work for ourselves. Mm-hmm. If we're going to work for somebody, we're going to want the highest paying job. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's
but I think there's a lot of more opportunities here in Chicago, where comparing it to Memphis. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because in Memphis,
the South.
Yeah, the South period. Because it's like you got a warehouse, and then, like you say, man, I do my own thing. You got your hustling over here and what you do.
You're going to get to,
Chicago, there's a lot of more opportunities with jobs.
Exactly. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you always looking for the next one. And just going back to, like, when we were, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back to when I was a shorty. Like, I'm in high school. I'm like, shit. I want a job. I didn't have to go get a job, but I wanted a job. You know what I mean? For some reason, I was just that weird kid that just was, you know, I want to go to work. So I've been working for fucking 14, 15 years old. And I ain't talking about, and like, I mean, like a job. But prior to that, I think it come from my OG. I ain't even gonna hold you, because the reason I say that, because, and I was just, that's funny you say that, because I was talking to my mom. It was me, my mom, and my sisters on the phone. And she was like, you know, I could have gave y'all whatever I wanted to give y'all. But I didn't want y'all to have a receiving spirit. I wanted y'all to have the spirit of earning. I say, so you kept your foot on our necks on purpose. She was like, in a sense, I did.
Yeah, that's a good mother.
Yeah, because she instilled it in me. As a kid, like I would cut grass, I would rake leaves, I would wash windows, I would clean gutters. I'm a fucking kid. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I got a ladder, and I know I gotta get that shit out of there. So I know what I'm saying. And that right there, I would work for everything that I had, even though she was
it clicked later.
She was well more than equipped to give me whatever she did. But I noticed, but once I started noticing is that I would get more for doing the work.
She gave you something that was priceless.
Exactly. She gave me the hustle. And then when I went to go live with my old man, I still had that hustle. And that's when I got a job. And I was working at Jules. And I was hustling like a grown nigga at 15. Right. Everybody want to go outside. Everybody want to kick it. Everybody want to party and bullshit. I'm finna go to work. And that's what I do. I work. I hustle. I you know what I mean? So that's why I say it's like, you know what I mean? I went from making $7 an hour and 15 and working at Jules, and you know what I mean, the motherfucker had me push carts and shit, and I was like, I'm not pushing carts. I was really about to quit. I went in that motherfucker. And the motherfucker gonna tell me I gotta go outside and get carts. Okay, all right, whatever. This the job. I understand.
You said you like 15, 16.
I'm 15 years old.
Yeah.
I go get the cart. I go get the cart.
Walmart.
Yeah, Kmart. Kmart for me.
I go
Super Kmart.
Super Kmart when we got Super Kmart.
That's where I worked at.
You worked at Super Kmart at 15?
Yeah. Well, 15, 16.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, 16. Cause I just my cousin was trying to get a job, and I took her up there, and I think he was trying to flirt with her, and he just, tried to seem extra special. Yeah, man, he can go and get a job too. He your ride up here?
Worked out for you.
Yeah.
But no, going back to what I was saying.
It was that easy back in the day, though. You fill out an application and read that shit right there on the spot. And I remember we leaving one guy up there at a store. It was some clothing store that they opened up after Walmart. No, it was a Kmart had closed down. He signed an application. They read that shit. Was like, hey, can you start today? We left him up there. He started work that same day.
Yeah.
Not today though.
But when I went there, so they wanted me to fucking collect carts, and I wasn't with that shit. So I thought that okay, I'll go collect the carts, put that shit up, and then my job is done. They wanted me to do that shit for an entire hour.
That job was never done.
That job is never done.
No.
I did.
Hey, you ever been pushing the cars back in and see somebody going to the car with their car and be like, man,
nigga, take it back.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I hate. I hated when they want you to go out there like on snow days. Like if it's snowing outside.
I did that shit for like 2 weeks, man. And
we talking about Memphis. Chicago, y'all used to it.
Man, it's shit. You ever push the motherfucking cars in the snow? You in that bitch trying to drive that bitch like Mario Kart.
Y'all used to it, man.
I was finna quit.
See, we had
Mr. Lindsay come to me
at 20 degrees. That was our snow.
Who?
Hey,
at 20, 30 degrees, that was our snow back then.
Hey, man, they even mentioned snow.
Here,
it's all time.
30 degrees, shit, that's swimming.
30 degrees, I got a hoodie out there.
What? Hey, man, I even had a supervisor gave me a hard time because I came to work late when it was a snow day. I'm like, man, dude, I ain't from here. I'm from here. I can't deal with this. Man, I got 2 blistered ears from dealing with y'all snow, man.
You should put a hat on.
I did.
Pull it down some more.
I did. And my ears, I went deaf for about a month.
Damn.
A month.
Yeah.
And man, they showed me picture of my ears. Man, it was all scarred up off in there. Man, boy, hard
all
time.
I'm hearing from both of y'all right now, from where y'all came from to where y'all at now, is success.
That's it.
Y'all don't answer my question.
That mean that we've been at the bottom.
I've been saying that shit.
I've been saying that
success is.
Now we just talking about our war wounds.
Exactly. Now we just recollecting all the motherfucking battles that we had to win to get to the war.
Success.
But it's a lot more battles to go. We're not there yet. I'm not there yet. I got a lot more that I got in plan. I got a lot more. Like, and even when I get to that part, once I finish this book, it's a new one. It's a new one every time. It's gonna always be more. You're gonna be. I am I am
addicted. It don't even have to be monetary.
To achieving goals.
You don't have to be monetary. It could be something shit that you're working on.
I'm addicted to achieving goals. And that's one thing I was just telling my wife, man. I'm just like, we some goal achieving motherfuckers. Like we
gold diggers.
Hey, however they want to say it.
Gold diggers, that's
it. And then you know what I mean? Then you get your good one on your side, and then they push you to want to do the shit more.
What was a good setup for me? Because I asked y'all that question, y'all answered. I get my money back. So I appreciate
you
y'all.
Get it back, man. You been tipping niggas all day.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all answered my question. That's all I.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like all the liquor gone, goddamn.
Yeah. Motherfucker, Uber Eats, man. I can go ahead and call Uber.
Man, what we get some barbecuing the meal doing?
Hell no, we gonna Uber some drinks.
Man, speaking of drink of the week, money. You put me on this, so you do. I let you do it.
Oh yeah, man. This that motherfucking
That's pretty good though.
That
Mercer
Prince, man. That's that ASAP Rocky whiskey.
I can see this being a drink of the week again.
Oh yeah, this
is smooth.
This shit right here. Like it. This shit right here pulled me off a cognac.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bold statement right there.
Yeah.
It's pulling you off a cognac. Hey, but this is smooth, man. As soon as I tasted that last night.
Hey, we in the car, right? We get ready to go to cigar lounge.
All right, y'all. We'll see you later. I love y'all later.
I'll pull this nigga up right here. He got this old country Mississippi ass shit. He was like, he get the point to this shit like, this it right here. This it right here. I'm like,
right here.
And then he hit that shit and got the jig and like,
yeah.
I'm like,
hey man, he lying. Give me the chips. He lying.
Yeah, man.
But no man, as soon as I took a sip of this, I'm like, man, this smooth.
Hey, that's what I said, hey man, because I was drinking something else earlier. Then he pulled that out, and I was like, man,
he wanted the A. I tried to wait on you.
No, he
was like, he's an A. Man, I want to try this right here.
Yeah. Cause he came and the bottle was looking out on spit film. I'm like, got 2 glasses on it already.
Well, everybody say that. Everybody say this motherfucker got glasses on there, but I don't see glass.
What you just got in your hand right there?
I see a top.
But that's you can use it to drink out of though.
Are you serious? Yeah. I've been drinking this shit for a year, and I still can't see it.
This is. If you out on the go with this right here, if you ain't got no cups on you,
you pour it in the top.
Pour it right there. And both of them. That's why I got one at the top and one at the bottom.
There you go.
You know this.
So if we was to go on a cruise or a trip or something like that. Hey, you know what? Speaking of cruises, Tory Travels, I'm going to leave that in the description as well. If y'all want to go on a trip or cruise or anything and get a discount on that, we got you. So I'll leave that down there. Check it out. And matter of fact, we need to do one, and then we'll do the cast on the trip. What y'all think about that?
I like that idea. I dig it.
Easy money.
Hey man, I dig it. It's dubbed.
But anyway, look, fellas, listen. We need to do a toast, man.
Okay.
Hey, this is the episode 2. And back again, success, right? We got this shit, success, right? Successful. There's 2 episodes in.
Hey man,
every episode.
We think
success is a bottomless cup.
But as of right now, this is a success. Episode 2 down.
Oh yeah, this was a.
All right.
Brother, you cracked it.
No, I got something. We need to get you. You empty.
The only one with the empty cup.
Empty cup, man.
As my wife would say, you gonna bless the bottom.
Not that my brother would say. Hey, my brother would say, rest in peace, J.E. But
man, God bless the dead, J.E.
Hey, knock the top off of it.
Yeah. I can't remember what we was doing, man. I was looking at her ass like, man, you didn't even bless your motherfucking food. You talking about some bless the bottom. Get your ass out here, girl. That's some Chicago shit.
Doing Hail Marys.
Y'all do that shit down south, bless the bottom?
No. We just drank.
See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they want to bless the bottom.
He talking about his wife. Hey, you can sleep over there tonight.
Me? Yeah, now
I got the covers already over there.
If I need to, I would be, but I don't need to now.
Would you guys agree, though, freedom, we know that's an open-ended thing, right? It's open. We are, but to a certain extent. But there's a fine line in that. And like I said, y'all let us know about that. You know,
hey, but there's a lot of niggas that are Dr. Umar us about this situation.
Hey, but
Hey, Smurf, I love you, blood. That's Dr. Umar. Smurf is Chicago Dr. Umar.
Just wait.
Yeah. We'll have to wait to get that conversation with him.
Yeah.
So he can Dr. Umar us.
You know, and we also, can we agree success is pretty much goal-based, right? And you know,
goal-based is uncappable.
Yeah, exactly.
Because no matter what plateau you hit, you're going to want to do better.
Exactly.
You got the Bentley, now you want the Rolls.
This is a goal.
Yeah.
This podcast alone is a goal. So shit. Hey man, I appreciate y'all being here with me. This is one of my dreams, doing this. Being out, talking, putting some real shit out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you guys helping me, man. I love y'all for that. You know,
hey, too, my brother.
Shit, this is shit. We just started.
Mm-hmm.
My southern brother, my up north brother. Shit, man, we in for the long haul.
Toast, man, we do it because they can't do it.
There you go.
Fuck those who don't do it.
Yeah,
Drink, motherfuckers.
Hey, peace. See y'all in the next one, man. Episode 3.
Yeah,
Smurf, nigga. Peace.